conceded that the red light camera system is very similar to a traffic ticket. And so there's a process for which you can challenge this ticket. So it's interesting to me that he wouldn't say, don't pay your parking ticket. So if a person believes that this is not a legitimate ticket, there's a process for challenging that. And I would say, go through the proper process to challenge the ticket.
Could they be, their wheels be blocked? I mean, we know exactly what the punishment is, I guess. That's what I'm asking.
There are, you want to...
Well, I'd like the chief to answer it because he's enforcing.
Right. Well, the courts.
Well, we actually review each citation. The ticket goes to the court, and the court actually reviews it. So it's really a court process in terms of what sanctions are imposed.
There's fines and penalties.
I mean, the question is...
It would be just like any other parking ticket.
So the question is, can
any
you...
infraction. In terms of Senator Lemke, I think it's outrageous for an elected official to be telling people not to follow the laws passed by a mayor and a city council to make their citizens safer.
The question is, though, can you get a warrant? Can they boot your car? Can you have your registration blocked? Any of those punitive measures if you simply take the ticket and throw it in the trash?
The laws, whatever it is.
I would assume yes.
You would assume yes? I mean, I don't...
The answer to that is yes.
Can I hear from one of the...
Enforceable.
Well, I think just to explain the process, at least in the city of St. Louis, when a person violates a red light signal, that information, that video is sent to the police department. So every police officer reviews those violations and makes a determination whether or not it is a violation, and then the ticket is issued. So it's very similar to an officer being on the street. The only difference is we're using technology to view that violation. So in the city of St. Louis, there's a police officer who reviews every incident and actually issues that citation. So it's really no different from any other citation. And so if you would suggest that a person should not pay a regular traffic ticket, I think the same suggestion would be for these red light cameras.
Although if somebody doesn't pay a conventional ticket, they get a warrant. If somebody does not pay a red light camera and they don't pay their parking tickets, they get a boot in their car. If somebody takes a red light camera ticket, tosses it in the trash, what can happen to them?
Well, as I said, that's an issue for the courts. All we do is issue citations, and the process in which they hold people accountable for that might be a little bit different, but it's the same type of violation. The person violated a red light camera and a red light, we issue them a citation, and then how that's dealt with in the court process is up to the courts.
Chief, is it